everyone. Welcome to ABC Interactive English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Sam.
And you know what, Sam? I'm excited.
Why?
Do you know why?
Why? No,
Because it's movie time.
Oh!
You know I really like our movie time. That's right, it's time to go to the movies in our 3-day article. It's going to be a conversation. It's actually called It's Showtime. But really, when they say Showtime, what they mean is movie time. We're going to see a movie because it's time to go and see a movie.
I wish I could keep up with you, but I really can't.
I ran out of ideas there. But we do like seeing movies, and of course, COVID-19 made it hard to see movies.
Yes.
They were closed for a while, the movie theaters. I saw the James Bond movie a while ago, wearing masks, no drinks, no popcorn. It was okay. I mean, the movie was fine, but I missed all that other stuff.
I mean, that's definitely half the experience.
Right.
If you can't have the movie popcorn and the pop and the snacks, then you could just watch it at home.
You could stay home, exactly. So we're going to be at the movies very, very soon. It's going to be great. Our article is all about movies. What's your favorite genre or style of movie, actually?
Actually, my favorite genre is horror.
Ooh,
Scary
really?
movies, yes.
Okay, well, I think we have a movie for you. Do you like the monster movies with like, "Arr!" Or do you like the kind of ghost, creepy, haunted house movies?
I think I'm more on like the ghost side or like the thriller, like there's some mystery and kind of oh gosh.
See, monster movies. That's all
you
they
think
do.
I'd be prepared for that, but I
That's
wasn't.
all they do in the monster movies. I like the ones that get in your mind
Yes.
too, the sort of thrillers and ghost stories. Anyways, we're going to be at the movies. Stephen and Catherine in our dialogue are going to be seeing the movie. It's going to be great, so let's check it out. It's dialogue time. I don't have words. Stephen and Catherine are in the lobby of a movie theater.
I want to see the war movie in the first poster. However, I don't see it on the Showtime board.
That's because it's not out yet. How about catching a monster movie? The next showing is in 15 minutes.
All right, so yes, the title is It's Showtime. This is kind of telling us it's time for a show, it's time for entertainment. And so Stephen and Catherine, as we read there, Stephen and Catherine, our two characters, are in the lobby of a movie theater. All right, so a lobby is that kind of first area when you walk in through the doors. You'll be in a big open space. The tickets over here, where you buy your snacks over there, and the doors to the movie theater a little further along. That would be the lobby, right? Like a big open entrance area of a hotel also. We would call that the lobby. A good place to meet someone. So Stephen begins the dialogue by saying, I want to see the war movie in the first poster. Ooh, war movie. However, I don't see it on the Showtime board. Okay.
Oh, okay. So he saw a poster and is like, hey, look, that movie looks cool.
That's what I want to see.
But
That's
it's
right.
not on the board.
No, it's not on the board. Interesting. So maybe he's got his information a little wrong here for some reason. This war movie, it's not on the board. War movies, of course, are about war. That's right. If you want to see soldiers shooting and a kind of action and things blowing up, and maybe it's based on history, like World War II movies are very, very popular. You like to see a war movie. They can be loud. They're, of course, violent. They can sometimes have a very sad ending because, people die in wars.
Yes.
But they can also be really good, really dramatic, full of very powerful performances. And no matter what, if you're at the movie theater, you might see a war movie or a comedy, any movie, advertised on a big, beautiful looking poster.
Yes, this word poster, it's a noun and it's the kind of paper that you might see that's pretty big and it usually has a picture on it and the title of maybe a movie or a band or something like that. So it's a big, colorful paper advertisement to kind of showcase some type of movie or TV show or anything. They want to get your attention, so they make a poster. And a lot of movies make posters and sell them, and a lot of bands have posters and sell them, and you can use them to decorate your room even if you don't want to just look at them outside. You can put them in your room.
Exactly. And I love to look at the posters. They often have the coming features, the movies that will be there in a few months. You'll often see those posters outside. So as you wait for the movie, you can be like, oh, I want to see that one. Or, ooh, what's that all about?
Yeah, and they're usually really dramatic and cool and lots of color.
The
Very
name
cool.
of the movie, the actors' names, too. Anyway, so he saw a poster for a war movie, but he didn't see it on the Showtime board. That's the board that might show you, or also some TV sets, right? Some screens that might show you the name of the movie and the time you can see the movie. But he doesn't see the name of that war movie on the board.
Yes, so Catherine is going to respond to this and maybe help him out a little bit.
What's going on?
And she says, that's because it's not out yet. How about catching a monster movie?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. You're disappointed. You wanted to see the war movie, but it's not out yet. They're just advertising for it.
So in a few months, I can see. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
but she does suggest this monster movie and then says the next showing is in 15 minutes. So they're just in time if they want to catch this monster movie.
Fantastic.
So in this little section, we had the word yet. So yet is an adverb that means that something hasn't happened yet. So this word is kind of tough to explain without using the word because we tend to use it a lot to say that something is not done yet. So something that is not finished or not out, but it's going to be soon, you can use this word yet to kind of describe that time frame that it is coming, but not here at this moment. So he says the war movie is not out yet, but it will be soon.
I see. So not up until this time, but this action, we're still waiting for the action to happen.
Yes.
So if you're, for example, if you're really hungry, you might go to your mom and say, Mom, I'm so hungry. Is dinner ready yet? She's making dinner, but is it ready now? No, it's not ready yet. You'll have to wait a few more minutes or an hour or whatever. So the war movie isn't out yet, maybe next month or in a few weeks, but not at this time. But they're going to see a monster movie. Now, earlier, Sam mentioned that horror movies, scary movies are her favorites. And I asked if she liked monster movies or ghost movies, because monster movies are the ones with a monster.
Yes.
Either a big scary guy with a knife chasing you, or Dracula. It could be King Kong or
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein, Godzilla, some kind of scary creature or monster, some kind of animal, but not really an animal, but definitely dangerous, definitely scary, and it definitely wants to eat you. That kind of thing would be a monster. And of course, they make great bad guys in movies. People love their monster movies. All right, guys, well, we'll take a break, and we'll see if Sam wants to go and check out this horror movie with the monster after the break.
Sure. My nephew says that one is pretty good.
Great. Then we should get in line for the box office.
After we get our tickets from the ticket clerk, let's hit the snack bar.
No problem.
Cool. The popcorn machine is calling me.
Ah, you really love popcorn.
All right, so they might be going to see a monster movie. You like horror movies.
Yes.
Would you see a monster movie?
I'd give it a shot.
You would?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd give it a try.
I might be a little too scared.
I think monster movies tend to not be quite as scary, for me at least, as like the ghost movies. So
I see what
I'd
you
give it
mean.
a try.
I find the bigger the monster, the less scary. Like King Kong, Godzilla, yeah, sure, no problem. But Dracula, or someone wants to drink my blood, I don't know if I want to see that one. I'm
Yeah, that'd
not
be kinda-
very brave. Anyways, let's go back to the dialogue and see if Stephen is brave enough to see this monster movie. He says, sure. Okay, well, sure is like, yes, no problem. I will see that movie. So he is brave. And actually, there's a reason he might want to see that movie, as he explains. My nephew says that one is pretty good. So Stephen's nephew, a member of his family, I guess, saw the movie, and they met, and he'd heard from his nephew, oh, I saw this movie, it's pretty good. So that's why Stephen's like, yeah, okay, let's try it. I heard it's good.
Yeah, see, I think that's something that happens a lot where you get these movie recommendations from people.
Right.
And that can be a really good thing, but also you start to realize who has similar taste in movies
True.
as you. Because some people, they say, this is really good, and I don't quite trust them. And other
Okay.
people, they say, this movie's really good. I'm like, oh, okay. I gotta see
That's
that
right.
movie.
Your nephew might love every monster movie. So if he says it's good, you might be like, yeah, but how good?
Yeah.
Anyways, I think right now they don't have a lot of choice.
True.
Steven's like, let's just see it. It's
Yes.
going to be fine.
Yes, and then Catherine responds with, great, then we should get in line for the box office.
True. You need tickets to see a movie. It's a little different from just watching your Netflix at home. That's right. Anyways, let's get back to one of these new words. We saw their nephew, right? It was Stephen's nephew who saw the monster movie and said it was good. I said this is a member of his family because a nephew is a family member, a relative. Now, what is a nephew? A nephew would be the child of your brother or sister, right? So if
Yes.
you're my sister and you have a boy, that would be a nephew. If I
Yes.
had a brother and his family had a boy, that boy would be my nephew. My nephew on either side would call me uncle. If I was a lady, my nephew would call me aunt.
Like me.
Right.
My older brother has...
Your brother has...
My older brother has 2 young boys, so they are my nephews.
They're your nephews.
And I am their aunt.
Your Auntie Sam. Okay. And if that child of my brother or sister was a girl, I wouldn't call that person my nephew. I would call that person my niece. But of course, I would still be Uncle Mike. You would still be Auntie Sam if your brother had some little girls.
Yep.
There you go.
Yes, and so I feel like, English relative words are simpler than Chinese
We don't
relative
have
words.
so many.
Yeah, we don't have
maybe.
quite as many, but sometimes it can be confusing
True.
still to be like,
True.
who's who and who. Because also, you say nephew, it could be my older brother, my younger brother, my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
That's
it's
right.
just that kind
Brother,
of relationship.
sister, if they have a boy, that would be your nephew.
Yes, and then we also had this word box office.
Right.
So the box office at the movie theater is the place that you go to buy your tickets. So she says that we need to get in line. There might be, they only have 15 minutes before this movie, so they kind of have to go a little quick. There might be a line at this box office, or sometimes we might call it a ticket counter, something like that. Depends on, is it actually in a box?
Right.
Or is it more like a little counter? And so then you'd buy your tickets there, get your tickets, go get a snack, and go to the movies.
Exactly. So yeah, when we're talking about a movie theater or a normal theater, like if you go to see a play, also we'd use the same term. You buy your tickets at the box office. All right, so now they have a little bit of a plan. They have to think about one other important thing. So Stephen says, after we get our tickets from the ticket clerk or get our tickets from the box office, the ticket clerk is the person who works there, he says, let's hit the snack bar, because not only do you need your tickets, of course, you also need some snacks.
Yes, and so Catherine, of course, responds with, no problem. And in this section, we had the word hit, but we have a different meaning of hit. And so we've probably seen this word a lot as like, hit somebody,
Right.
or
Ow.
get hit, that kind of thing. But
Hit me.
sorry. But in this way, it's used as let's hit the snack bar, which means let's go to the snack bar and let's get some snacks. So you can use this word to kind of mean let's go to this place first. And so sometimes they say like, oh, before we leave, I need to hit the restroom. So like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom before we leave. So this hit is just, I need to go there for a short time, do something, and then go. So here, get some snacks. There, go to the bathroom. There, I don't know, hit the ice cream stand before we leave.
Hit the showers
Hit the
after you go to
showers.
the gym.
Yep.
Yeah, so you're kind of going somewhere to do some kind of action, and it's kind of a casual way instead of saying, let's go to, or
Yes.
let's have a shower. Let's hit the showers, and then after you can hit the sofa and watch
Yes.
TV or something like that. So that's what you're going to do. And they're talking about getting the tickets and then hitting the snack bar. Stephen loves this idea. He says, cool. You say cool when it's like, all right, awesome, great, something like that. I agree. Let's do this. This is a good idea. Cool. Let's hit the snack bar. Great idea. The popcorn machine is calling me. Wow. So the popcorn machine is going Stephen, Stephen. Not really in real life, but when something is calling you like that, it means it's attracting you, it's drawing you, it's something you want to do. If you're really tired, oh, my bed is calling me, or something like that. So it means it's attractive to you, it's something you really want to do. He really wants to get some popcorn, as if the machine is telling him to come over and buy me, eat me, I'm delicious.
Yes, and so then Catherine responds, ha, you really love popcorn. And let's be honest, who doesn't love movie-style popcorn?
True. Do you like the sweet or the salty, or do you like the mix?
I like just salty. I'm still confused why there's sweet popcorn, but that's just me. America, mostly you can only get buttered popcorn.
It's true. It's more common, I guess, there. Here, sometimes people get the mix, and I find it confusing.
Yeah.
Salty, sweet, salty, sweet. Oh, what's going on? Anyways, let's get back to our article when we look at part B tomorrow. But for now, that's it. So I think it's time to hit the movie theater.
And get some popcorn.
Get some popcorn. We'll see you there. Bye. Stephen and Catherine are in the lobby of a movie theater.
I want to see the war movie in the first poster. However, I don't see it on the Showtime board.
That's because it's not out yet. How about catching a monster movie? The next showing is in 15 minutes.
Sure. My nephew says that one is pretty good.
Great. Then we should get in line for the box office.
After we get our tickets from the ticket clerk, let's hit the snack bar.
No problem.
Cool. The popcorn machine is calling me.
Ah, you really love popcorn.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下这一课的重点单字。第一个 war 名词，战争。He died in the First World War. 他在第一次世界大战中丧生了。The First World War 就是第一次世界大战。那它还有另外一个说法，叫做 World War I， 也可以缩写 WW1。所以第二次世界大战怎么说呢？你可以说 The Second World War， 或者是 World War II。第二个单字 yet， 它是一个副词，尚未、还没的意思。I haven't finished my homework yet. 我还没完成我的作业。当别人问你完成某件事了吗？假设你还没做完，你可以这么说 Not yet, not yet. 第三个单字 monster， 怪兽、怪物。I saw a monster in my dream last night. 我昨晚梦见一只怪兽。所以 monster 是怪兽，那加上一个 sea monster 是什么呢？海里的怪兽叫做海怪。下一个单字 nephew， 侄子、外甥。She said she lost her brother and nephew in the earthquake. 她说她的哥哥和侄子在地震中过世了。接着我们来看一下重点文法。第一个 something is out， 它是指某个东西推出问世了。Out 在这里指的是副词，表示电影、唱片、书籍等等的问世，使大家可以购买或者是取得。Jennifer Lawrence's new film is out now. Jennifer Lawrence 的新电影上映了。下一个 How about catching a monster movie？ 要不要看怪兽电影呢？这个句型 How about doing something？就是要不要做某件事呢？用于询问他人的意见。Catch a movie 相当于 go to the movies 和 see a movie， 表示到电影院看电影。How about going out for dinner tonight？ 要不要今晚去外面吃饭呢？ She catches a movie with her boyfriend every Saturday。 每周六她都会跟男友去看一场电影。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hi everyone, I'm Stephen.
Hello everybody, I am Shane.
and we're gonna play a game called Guess the Bear, where each of us has 3 words or phrases on these cards with 2 sentence examples for each. When we're reading the sentence example, we're not gonna say the word, we're gonna say the word bear. Instead, you have 1 minute to guess all 3. So start the timer.
Do I get extra time because I'm...
No, you don't. Okay, the first one is a noun. My sister brought my bear to visit.
Okay.
Number 2, he has 1 niece and 2 bears.
Nephew.
You're so smart.
Oh, yeah.
This is a noun. Number 1, the 2 countries are at bear over land. Number 2, all's fair in love and bear.
War!
All right, let's
War.
not get
hand.
let's not get cocky. Your last one's not that easy. This is a phrase, 2
Oh,
words.
I don't like
Number 1,
phrases.
the band's newest album, Bear Bear. Number 2, her new novel, Bear Bear, next month. It's super hard. It's so difficult. It's so
One more time.
hard. The band's newest album, Bear Bear. Her new novel, Bear Bear, next month.
Comes out. Came out. Come out.
Close. Something.
Out? Something out?
The band's newest album, Bear Bear. Okay.
What is it?
It was Is Out.
Oh.
I know. It was actually really easy. I was just trying to make you think it was hard.
That's not fair.
The band's newest album is out, and number 2, her new novel is out next month.
That's cheating.
Was it cheating?
Okay.
Was
Here. It's your turn.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right?
this. Let's do
1
this.
minute. Ready? Okay. So, he hasn't called me back. Bear. Have you booked your flight, Bear?
Yet?
Yeah, good job.
I thought it was like, oh my God.
Okay. Noun, 1 word. The child was afraid of bears in his closet. A big scary bear is the main character of the story.
Monster.
Very good.
Was that right? Your sounds like it's wrong. Hurry up, you're
Delicious.
taking my time.
I know, it's your fault. Okay, phrase, 2 words. Bear, bear, going to the movies with me. Let's meet next week. Bear, bear, Tuesday?
How about? Is it how about?
It's how about.
Oh. See, even with your super slow reading, I was still able to get all 3. So that just instantly means that I'm a lot smarter than you.
Wait a second.
And it
doesn't
also
mean that's so
instantly
smart.
means
It
that
means
just because you
I-
broke your pinky, I'm not gonna just let you in because life is not fair. Life is just like that.
You're such a bear.
See you next time.